This holiday season, no one has it worse right now than Tophiachu. Some of her most precious possessions being stolen from her after a break-in in one of the cars she and the family use to live out of has caused her to become even more unhinged, and we get to see that in the way she treats her mother, getting into a blowout argument about Mamachu's past racial comments. Plus, Tophia's troll community has been sending door dashes to them with some hilarious orders, and we get a peek into the Chew-mobile thanks to this. We got all this and more coming at you right here and now. Sit back, relax with your favorite beverage or holiday treat, and let's get into it. We're going to start with the break-in, since that seems to have worsened Tophia's already unhinged mental state. Late at night, some folks, possibly from Tophia's troll community, broke into one of the 3 family cars that the Chew crew live out of, and made off with 2 of her makeup kits and her Xbox. Why she even still has these things is baffling to myself and many other members of her community, especially when you have a sick elderly mother living in this car with you. Tophia could have sold it to get some money for some medicine or put it towards getting housing, but like the covetous dragon she is, Tophia will not willingly part with a scrap of gold. These clips are coming from TV, link in the description to their channel. They're the best archiver of Tophia out there and make Tophia content actually palatable, so go check them out. As Tophiachu goes on and on about this break-in, she gets more unhinged, becoming overly giddy at times. I really see shades of Papachu coming out in Toph as time goes on.
I'm fucking pissed off, so I scrounged up whatever money I could left, right, to go get pizza because we were at the library. Next thing I know, I come back to the car, right? Nothing doesn't seem out of the ordinary except some stuff thrown out of the car. And then what happened was that literally stuff was thrown out of the car, right, out of the Jetta. So I don't know if it was thrown out of the Jetta. I thought people threw it there to make it look like we were littering. We came back, so then I decided to go into the car and check because I noticed the clothes were thrown around. I said, okay, cool, let me go check. My 2 Xboxes were stolen. My 2 very expensive makeup kits, which was the Betty Boop makeup kit and the Kiss makeup kit. They also took that too, along with my other valuable shit and my brother's Hot Wheels and parts and all kinds of shit and tools. They took all of that too. But what's crazy and what's the funny thing about it is, like, stupid idiots literally rob right in front of a camera that's aimed at them. So yeah, whenever we find out who stole it, because they're gonna look on those cameras wherever the building is that has the camera that works, which you fucked up. If you stole it, you better come return that shit back, or else, because if they catch you, it's not gonna be good for you. You're going to be caught on camera. You're already caught on camera because there's a camera there. So I would advise you to just give up and return the stuff, or the police are going to find out who you are because there's a camera there that caught you. That was not wise of you to start stealing in front of a camera. So you're going to get caught. I'm just saying, you were stupid, very stupid. And I don't really care about all that stuff because all I have to do is just make a GoFundMe and then just like raise it. I don't care what people say. People are going to get mad, but you just screwed up. You really screwed up. You guys should have never done that. Never. And I don't care if anybody laughs because that's, who cares? Like, so what? They took Xboxes. They took makeup stuff. Since there was a camera here, which is really great, you got caught on camera. So I'm not even worried. Like, whoever showed up last night too got caught on camera. So your ass is stupid. You're literally just incriminating yourselves getting caught on camera. That's all I got to say. Whoever took the stuff is going to jail. You can't just go into people's cars and start stealing stuff. Like, that's like, what did you think? Are you dumb? Hello? Yeah, some people are super stupid. Why still in front of a camera, dummy? Okay, so Elizabeth, I saw you in my requested messages saying they ain't gonna find shit. They was wearing a mask. Sounds like you did it. Why, are you afraid they're gonna catch you? 911 ain't a joke to get down. you don't know where that's from. Fight the power, not Run DMC. The Nasty Man. I'm sorry, because what I heard about him, I've never, like, especially from the Flavor of Love, Flavor Flav. Yeah, I've never liked Flavor Flav. Public Enemy. That was how when he said 911 is a joke, ain't a joke to get down, or is a joke to get down, or something like that. He said coughing. Girl, you're funny. You crack me up. But I'm deleting all those requested messages. Anyways, I'm all in good spirits. It's just funny. She's like, they're gonna find shit. They was wearing masks. Okay. So what if they ain't gonna find shit? It just alerts the public that they're being robbed here. It just alerts the public to watch their stuff because people are stealing and to not leave their stuff. That's all it's gonna do. Like, you think I'm hurt because I lost a couple of makeup kits and 2 Xboxes, which I could go rebuy, and the hard drive? Or I don't know, the hard drive might be in this car, but y'all think I'm supposed to be pressed and you're mad saying they ain't gonna find shit. No, you're just mad because the cops will find something. Imagine going to Walmart and stealing on the day there's an off-duty cop and he catches you stealing. You're like, they were wearing a mask, they ain't gonna find anything, they ain't gonna find shit. Like, it's advanced. The cops are gonna find stuff. Do you not know people could tell people by their eyes? If I wore a mask, people could still probably tell who I was. No joke. You're mad because somebody might get caught lacking. Huh? Somebody got caught lacking and they got stupid and the cameras caught everything. It's like I'm gonna say 911 ain't a joke, you get down. I have to silently laugh. Oh my god.
Well, Tophia, I don't want to be that guy, but you're recognizable with a mask on, but not because of your eyes. People have been looking for Bigfoot for years. Did you catch that part of her talking about doing a GoFundMe to replace what was stolen? A lot of people think Tophia made this whole thing up to try and scam some more money from people in her audience. If you watch my Tophiachu homeless arc video, I briefly touch on how she misused her GoFundMe donations to buy frivolous shit instead of paying her back rent or finding a new place to live. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the case, but I don't think it is. The story from her and Mamachu don't change much as time goes on, and I know Tophia's an awful liar who can't keep her story straight, so I'm slightly leaning towards this being a genuine break-in. And that awful cackle of hers, it sounds forced for sure, but I think it's just her acting like she holds all the cards, and the trolls and thieves are going to rue the day they took Tophia's Xbox. Before we get into Toph going ballistic on Mamachu, I want to look at some of the antics of Tophia's trolls. Since it's common knowledge where the Chu crew park their cars, they've received a number of DoorDash orders, so let's go through some of the photos these dashers took. Because in my eyes, we practically get confirmation on the biggest controversy of the Chu crew in recent times. Here we get Mamachu accepting the order. We see a lot of blankets kind of piled high here, not surprising, and I think this is the primary sleeping car of Tophia and Mamachu. Now, I've only ever seen pics of Mamachu accepting these orders. I think Tophia, for all her bluster, is a coward and lives in fear of trolls actually interacting with her. According to the Tophiachu Discord, what they sent to her in this order was a singular onion and asparagus baby food, which I just find hilarious. We have a few text conversations with dashers that tell us just a little bit more about the state of the Slidells. According to this dasher, the smell of body odor is noticeable, which I would expect. I don't believe for a second that Tophia has taken a shower since she started living in that car, and the rest of the family is probably the same. But this is the photo I really want to look at here. We get a look at the ground around the car, and you notice those green-brown smears that mark the border of it? I think it's pretty much confirmed that the Chu crew are shitting on the street. Tophia states she and the family spend a lot of time in the nearby public library where they can use the bathroom, which I think checks out. But eventually, the library closes, right? Come nighttime, and Tophia and Mamachu snacking on Taco Bell each night, we all know what that does to your guts. And you know what the most fucked up part about all this is? They're doing this parked next to a playground. So they're shitting in the streets and the grass for a bunch of kids to run into. We get a wider view of the Chu crew cars in this one, and you can see the debris and muck is only around the cars, so it's really not anything else making it but the Slidells. Although there's no pictures of this, and thankfully so, I've seen some chat in the Tophia Discord that people who live in the area and been to that park have seen piles of shit in the area, so do with that what you will. But I think it's important to hear in Tophia's own words how she feels about these rumors, and with Mamachu at her side, they give a strong defense.
Didn't you defecate at the park? Mom, are there kids there all day? So how can I defecate at a park?
There's kids there all damn day, and if we do need the restroom, there's the library, and there's a church right across the street. And what we do is, if these people want to be up in our business, we finish at the library, that closes at 6, come get in the car, and we're ready for bed.
All I know is when there's no kids there, and if somebody's filming in the morning, I'm going to pull my pants down and show my ass to them. They better leave me the fuck alone, or throw a finger at them, because these people are fucking stupid. Do they think that I'm just going to pull my pants down while there's kids at the park to use the bathroom?
Yep.
Tell them what happened. Tell them what's going to happen if I get caught.
They're gonna make us move from here.
No, they're gonna make us go on a registry list.
Oh, yeah.
And register as the offender because we expose ourselves to children.
Yep.
Do they think I'm that fucking stupid? Why do these people not use their brain? Oh, I forgot they are.
People telling
not.
me in my messages, oh, did you use it outside? Because people are saying, Marie poops outside or a video.
They're saying that because Squid literally said that, but I'm pretty sure Squid popped the squad and took a shit somewhere because she had to need the restroom when she probably couldn't make it. These people are literally the same people that probably stopped on the highway to use the bathroom.
Saying there's video coming soon. Video they don't even have.
They already know that.
Because they were threatening to film us. And they film us doing what?
Getting out of the car and saying, look, they're getting out to take a shit.
Yeah. No, they filmed me over there, walking around and said I look dirty.
Well,
I'm very well clean.
these people act like they never stopped anywhere to use the bathroom outside because they needed it badly. Funny.
Probably in their own driveways too. And
Okay, if these people really need the bathroom bad, are these people going to pee on themselves to not pee outside?
No, they wouldn't be in the car. And
No, but if they're out of the car.
tell them what happens early in the morning before the kids come. Who's out there? No, there's a lot of people out there walking.
Yeah,
their dogs.
elderly people.
There's even elderly people walking. It's like Dead Night of the Living Dead. They're out there when it's pitch black. Old people.
So how are we supposed to use the bathroom when this is busy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Funny. They want to say because they saw shit. If people
didn't see no shit.
if people are walking their dogs, what kind of shit do you think that is?
Dog shit.
Okay, well,
And I've seen people's dog shit and they don't even pick it up. And I'm, oh, that's a shame.
no, they're gonna say it's my shit because I'm a dog.
Moving on, Tophia has become even more irate lately. Maybe from the break-in or the stresses of being homeless, and also being solely responsible for dealing with the crisis in Palestine. Tophia blows the hell up at her mother to a degree that makes me pretty uncomfortable. It gets brought up in Toph's chat that Mamachu said the N-word while singing a song for one of her previous live streams some time ago. As everyone knows, Tophia is the biggest racial issue advocate in New Mexico. So of course, she has to put her mom on blast and make her apologize.
See, I told you, Mom. I told you.
Well,
They always bring up how you say the N-word.
I didn't call anybody the N-word. Just when
But I told you.
I was reading it off.
You can say that all you want, but until you apologize, they're not
I'm
going.
apologizing.
You're not apologizing for calling anybody the N-word. You're apologizing for
They
saying
wanted
it.
me to apologize for
Well, you explain why you're apologizing and
Well,
then say
I was trying
sorry.
to and you interrupted.
I'm tired of hearing
trying
it.
to and you interrupted.
I've already had this conversation with her. And I'm tired of people coming to my page like if I didn't have the conversation with her. Someone commented it.
I was reading something off of music lyrics where they were using the N-word, and somebody said, "Oh, you can't say the N-word." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't think." Because then I said that song reminded me of Richard Pryor when he says "and then," and I said, "Oh." They said, "Ooh, you weren't supposed to say that." I said, "Well, I'm sorry." And then they come up and say that I called somebody that. I did not. I read it off of a song, and then I remembered Richard Pryor. That's what I did. And they're not saying apologize because I said it. They're saying apologize because you shouldn't be calling people the N-word.
But you have to explain why you're apologizing and then apologize. They can't tell you why you apologize because you've already said why you apologize. If they try to twist it any other way, it's there. You just say why you're apologizing and you apologize. You don't let them have it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't...
And I'll go apologize and then watch.
Okay, it gets worse if you don't apologize.
No, it'll get even more worse.
Yeah, because racist people that use the N-word will never apologize for being racist. You're not racist. So why do you want people to think that?
I'm going to show you. It'll get worse.
Okay.
Oh, so you admitted that you called somebody the N-word.
You're explaining why you apologize. They can't say otherwise.
I just did.
It's only going to get worse because they've already think you're racist because you never apologized for it.
Nobody's making me apologize for something I didn't do.
You did though.
No,
You
I
didn't
did
call anybody a race. You didn't call anybody that word, but you still have to apologize.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever.
Just end it.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize for
Then
using.
why did they bring that up anyways? It's your live stream. Why
But it doesn't matter.
why don't they come tell me?
You don't have to apologize for a word that gets your husband killed. Okay, fine then. Don't apologize for
I'm
that.
not gonna. Oh, see, don't bring that up just so you can force me to apologize.
That's what happens to black people because non-black people use that word. It's not about whether or not you called somebody that. It's hurtful. And I have to continuously get it.
Well,
Just explain to them why you said it and apologize.
You're continuing. They probably already want it ended, and you're still continuing.
Because I'm going to hear it as long as you finally sit down and say you're sorry.
I'm not gonna say it. So.
You're not gonna let these people tell you.
I'm not gonna let these people tell me what to do.
You're not. You're telling them.
No.
You're letting them tell you not to apologize. You're listening to them. That's what they want.
I said I'm not going to. I didn't say they made me.
Obviously, you just said why. They made you because they're telling you you're apologizing for calling somebody that. You're doing it because of that, not because you don't want to. It's worse if you don't want to. It's an issue, and it's gonna be an issue.
Well, end it. Tell her, don't come to my live stream with that. Go tell her.
I kept telling them that.
Yeah,
they're not gonna stop until you say sorry.
I keep telling them that too, and they have issues.
It's not gonna stop until you say sorry and explain why. You're letting them tell you. You're letting them tell you what to do.
No, yeah, and I'm not letting you tell me what to do, either.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, well, fine. I'm not gonna defend you anymore. When they think you don't like black people, that's on you because you can't refuse to say sorry for a word you
Why are you
use.
defending me? You just got done showing people you wasn't defending me.
Well, I'm tired of having to go through this. All you have to do is just.
I go through it on my live stream.
You're
too.
being hard-headed. Just say sorry.
Yeah, I go through it on my live stream too.
It doesn't matter. Just say sorry.
For things that you say.
Just say sorry.
I'm not going to say sorry. There, I said it.
Okay, just because I talk about dead fucking relatives does not mean you have to go through it. Fuck their dead mothers.
That. When you bring up the white race.
Okay, I don't care how those other people feel. You know what I'm tired? Is your friends coming to you about me talking about the white fucking race when they don't do anything to help racism.
And it's not only her, it's everybody else.
Well, if they feel so bad, they're racist. They shouldn't be complaining. They don't go through fucking nothing.
It's not all white people.
You know what bothers me? If it's not all white people, why aren't they out there complaining about racism instead of yelling at me?
Oh, really?
No, they don't come to me. They come to you. Nobody that's not racist shouldn't be that offended. It proves our point. I'm not racist. Not all white people. Then they come at minorities for saying shit. We go through fucking enough. We go through enough. We shouldn't have to educate people.
They say stuff, but it's not all of them.
If it wasn't, then why is Trump in office? You know who mostly voted for Trump? White women. Where are they checking those fucking bitches that voted for Trump?
Want money, that's why. Like always.
They knew he was racist. He was telling them to their face. They're getting mad at me for saying not all white people, but mostly white people voted for Trump and the other demographics. Black people mostly voted for Kamala Harris. But we're not racist. 60% of white women voted for Trump.
I just told you why.
He was racist. It doesn't give a F about money. They voted for him. They're racist. They want to come at minorities, but then they don't want to fix the issue. If they cared about racism, Trump wouldn't be in office. They're coming at me.
You may feel bad for Mamachu for having to suffer Tophia's verbal beatings, but my pity only goes so far, because this is the daughter Mamachu raised and continues to enable. Even more than Tophiachu and Brother Chu, she is responsible for their current homelessness. In that argument, it happened so seamlessly that I almost didn't notice she wasn't yelling about Mamachu's lack of an N-word pass. Towards the end, at least. Somehow, with Tophia, it always comes back to the wider racial issues facing the world and, more importantly, how it affects her. But make no mistake, she only cares about prejudice when it affects her. And ironically, she is one of the most prejudiced people on the internet. If she was sitting pretty, she could give a damn about any civil rights issues in the world. As the Slidells sit in the filth of their hearts and minds now, however, I leave you with this send-off from Mamachu and Tophiachu. Merry Christmas, everyone.
How long do you think we'll be living out of the car?
How long have we been in the car?
No, how long do you think we're going to be living out of the car?
I have no idea.
Probably till we die, right?
Till what?
Till we die.
Maybe.